Hey Lisa, hey Sherry. I'm getting it pulled up on my computer so I can see everybody. Hey Debbie, Suzanne. Look, y'all, a lot of people signed up for this. You're making me nervous. Is the placement okay for y'all to see? Do you want to be closer? Hey Susie. I want to make sure that y'all can see the cup good. I got all the lights on it. Look, there's the cup. I absolutely love that. This is the one from last night that I spritzed with the alcohol. And you can see some of the spots on these right there. You can see those really good. The bottom came out good even with the pink on it. I love it. Love it. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Just giving it a few minutes. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Why didn't you remind me? And you know what I'm talking about. It's going out tomorrow. Okay, who's cats and kittens? Just wondering. Y'all let me know if you can see the cup good, or do you want to get in a little bit closer? All right, I'm going to go ahead and start kind of telling you about it. Give everybody a chance to get here. Tonight I am going to be using mica from Magic Moon Mica. It's Michelle. They are a preferred vendor in our group, and she has some of the prettiest mica. Since I've been using her mica, I have found a new love. I mean, I absolutely love playing with mica. So I decided tonight I'm going to use some of hers, and I'm going to be using the Mermaid Tears. It looks like it might have a little purple shift to it. It's what I'm hoping for. But they got everything, y'all. When Michelle gets here, I'm hoping that she will post a link for you guys. Or Susie, if you could, that would be really helpful. Just post a link for Magic Moon for Michelle. Y'all, she even has this hot pink glow in the dark. How cool is that? I'm waiting for the perfect thing to use that for. Now, she has some of the cutest names for some of her micas. This one's called Blue Balls. Heartbreaker. Most of these are from her Valentine box that she so graciously sent to me. And I still have not came down off of the high that I got from opening this box. Y'all just have no idea. When you open it and you see that much mica and all of the other goodies that were in there. I mean, she had it wrapped in pink tissue paper, had cut out confetti in heart shapes. There was a mold. Just tons of stuff in the box. And even little goodies, little treats to eat. And yes, I did enjoy those very, very much. Tonight, I'm going to attempt, and I hope I can pull it off for you guys. I have not practiced or played with it. We're going to be doing this together. But I'm going to try the bubble technique. Everyone is going crazy over it. Now, this technique is not anything new. It has been around for a while. I've seen it used, but for some reason, I guess the right person posted about it, and it just kind of went all over the place. So I thought I would give it a try. And y'all know I like crafting with you guys, so what better way to try it out than with y'all? I'm reading comments just a little closer towards the bottom of cup. Let me know when you get there. I can. How's that? Does that help? I'm looking at my computer and let me see how it looks since I've moved it. Hey, Brittany. I was reading my husband's comment last night that you put on the live. Holla. Y'all, I never say that. I don't know where that came from or why it even came out my mouth. I don't, that was just out of the blue. I didn't even realize I said it until I watched the live back when I was getting ready to post it on my YouTube channel. And I thought, oh my word, I really did say that. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, good. That's better. All right. Now, everyone is saying Dawn dish soap. You do not have to use Dawn dish soap. I did test this. I'm using the Walmart knockoff for Dawn. And the bubbles were just flowing out of my little cup here. So, if you don't have Dawn, just use what you have. It doesn't have to be all this fancy name brand stuff. When I prep my cups, I don't worry. I mean, I have Dawn. I use Dawn for my dishes, yes, because it cuts grease. But it's not a necessity. Use what you have, okay? You start out and you put some dish soap in the bottom of your cup. And I'm going to put some more just because I was playing with it and testing it. I don't know how much you need. I just put a little bit in there and a little bit of water. And kind of just swish it around. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Okay, so you'll need a cup to put your soap in and make your bubbles. A straw to make your bubbles with. You need some kind of UV light. I have a flashlight that I got from Harbor Freight. It works fine, but I also used to be a nail technician. I owned a beauty shop, so I have this. This is what I'm going to use. I have it. You can get these on Amazon. I didn't pay a lot for it. I will put a link in here for you guys, like I did last night with all of the other stuff. Now I'm using 2 red Solo cups just to set here, to set my light on top of, so I don't have to hold them. You need some sort of UV resin, okay? It doesn't have to be any certain brand. This kind does have a strong, strong odor to it. That's my only drawback with this, is that it stinks to high heavens. You'll need a little cup to put your UV resin in and mix your mica with it. Again, I'm using Mermaid Tears from Magic Moon Mica. And it looks like it has a little purple shift to it. So that's what I wanted to use. All right, let's get started. And now I did add a board up under my mat just to bring the cups up a little bit higher. I do have my, when I made my turners, I made it up kind of high. So I had plenty of clearance room underneath the cup. So I needed to just raise it up just a little bit. All right, let's start with our resin. Is there a way to do it without UV resin? Debbie, I don't know. Y'all know I like playing and experimenting with stuff. I will certainly try it and see. But the reason why they use UV resin is because the heat that comes from the light pops the bubbles, for one thing. And then it cures really quick. And that's how you get that texture on the cup. Again, I don't know if you can do it in other ways. I'll certainly look into it. I like playing and experimenting. Now, when y'all do this UV resin, it is expensive, okay? I ain't gonna lie about that. So, put some in your cup. When you turn this light on, make sure, absolutely 100%, that this cup is not sitting anywhere near the light, because it will set up and you will not be able to use it. It sets up quick. All I did, I changed cups, y'all. I was going to use the 20-ounce skinny, and I thought, look how that stuff, oh yeah, that is purple. Oh, that's beautiful, y'all. Some of the powder, when I opened it, got on this black cup. Holy smokes. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was going to use the 20-ounce skinny, but it doesn't fit. My light doesn't completely cover it at one time, and I wanted y'all to be able to see how it works without me having to put it up here, move it down, blah, blah, blah. So I did go with a low ball, and all I did was hit it with one of my kitchen little scrubbers that I use, washed it, and spray painted it black. That's all I've done to it. And when you're using mica powder, it doesn't take a lot. Not much at all. I mean, like some right on the end of your stick is plenty. Now, I'm going to hope that y'all can see this, because I'm going to get all excited again, just like I did when I made my cup. Look at the purple in there. I'm going to hold it here just to make sure you can see it. I haven't even stirred it up yet, and it's already turned purple. And it's making my fingernails beautiful, too. It actually matches my fingernails. Let me clear out this crazy nonsense coming up on my computer. Okay. Mermaid Tears is amazing. Isn't it, Martha? I love this stuff. It'll be pretty on black. Thank you, Susie. Okay, let's mix this up. All I did was put a little bit of the resin in here and a little bit of the mica. And it's already turning purple in my cup. It's just beautiful. But I think I want to put just another dab of mica in here, only because I want it to look really good. I know, a lot of times more is less, but me being me, I want more. And I'm not going to put much more in, just a little bit. I'm going to stir it up real good. You do want to stir it good to make sure that it's mixed in well, but that goes with any mica in any process that you're doing. It's like putting glitter in epoxy. You want to stir it well. Okay, this is beautiful. I love, love, love it. All right. I know, Kristen, me too. I'm excited. And y'all, I have these little finger things, and I guess because of my fingernails or something, I don't like them. I don't like the way they look. I'm gonna give it a shot, though. All right, so now you take your your resin and mica. Oh, my God. Holy cow, y'all. Can you see how beautiful this color is? Okay, focus. All you do is put some on your cup, smear it around pretty good. Y'all, this is gorgeous. Can y'all see it? Look at that. Wow. And now you do this in sections, small sections at a time, and y'all can stop laughing at me now. I'm telling you, I love mica. I love mica now. All right, now I'm going to get this way out of my way. And all you do is put your straw in here and blow. See those bubbles? And now you want to transfer the bubbles to your cup. Look, I got water on there. I hope it ain't going to hurt it. Let me go over there and get something to scoop that out with. Here, let's try this. All you do is scoop out your bubbles and put them on the cup. Okay, now I got bubbles. But they sure are popping quick. And I don't know how much it would hurt to have that water on there. Oh, I don't want to put the wrong end in my mouth. These things are popping really fast. But you need the bubbles to make the design. All right, let's just try that. I know this is messy, y'all. This stuff's all over my hands. All right, let's see what happens. I'll just give it a shot. Set your light up here and turn it on. And it does take it a minute or two. I'm going to mix up some more bubbly water. Like I said, this is an experiment. I don't really see it popping the bubbles. Well, I guess we can chat while it's doing its thing. I have a high and a low on here. I'm just trying to make sure I got it on high. There we go. Okay, I see them moving a little bit, the bubbles up under the light. And it is making the mica hard, or curing, I guess you would say, the resin. But it's not exactly popping the bubbles. Okay. Hey, Patsy, Mary, Sherry. Is Laura? Hey, Laura. I'm trying trying to figure this out. It's making the resin cure, but it's not popping the bubbles up under here. I wonder if I should have it closer. Well, it's putting off heat. Let me try just holding it a little bit closer. I might have it too high. Oh, it's working. Yay! I guess I just had it too high. Because it does put off heat also. And I'm guessing that the heat is what causes the bubbles to pop and make the design. I don't know. I'll turn it on one more time. Oh, y'all, I've been waiting for the bubbles to pop. And you don't have to. All right. See that? That's cured already. Yep. That's awesome. I really like that. I hope y'all can see this design. I don't know if you could put more on here. I will have to play with it some more tomorrow just to find out what you can do, what you can't do. Because I would have liked to have had some more bubbles on here than what it is. But this texture is really cool. And it looks to me like it bakes the bubbles into the resin. And that's what gives you that really cool looking design. Yes, Sherry, I'm going to do the entire cup. Or I'm going to attempt to do the whole cup. All right. Now, like I said, you can't put this under any light. And you see, it sets up fairly easy. And I had that sitting way over there. But it could be from the this big light that I have over here. All right, let's go to this section. And what I'm going to do is try to put a little bit right here. And see if maybe you can go over it again. We'll try it and see. I mean, this is an experiment anyway, right? My suggestion would be to only mix up small amounts at a time on your mica. Your resin, so that it doesn't get hard on you. And I'm going to go over this just a little bit over here, just to see if it's going to work. Okay. Got some bubbles now, don't I? look, I got big bubbles. I don't know whether I like the big bubbles or the small ones. With the small ones, you do get more texture, it looks like. The big ones kind of leaves a bigger impression. Again, it's still not popping them. I know you get a lot of soap on the cup. Sorry, I'm quiet, y'all. I'm just trying to check it to see what's going on, what works, what doesn't. I know you're going to need a lot of paper towels. And that's what we got right there. Now, going back over it, I can't tell if it made more or not. It feels, you know, slippery from the soap. But that's the second one right there. I'm going to put it on just a minute longer. Just to make sure that it is leaving the impressions on there and it's not just the slick from the bubbles from the soap. But it is pretty, y'all. I like what it's doing to it. Oh, it stinks. Okay. I do like the small bubbles a lot better for me. This first one is pretty cool because I got the big bubbles and then there's a bunch of small ones on the inside of it, which that's really interesting looking. I do like that. All right. Let me try to get some of that excess soap off of it real quick. I just got a little bit of water in my spray bottle here. I know it's going to leave you with a clean cup. Does it feel smooth or is it textured like it looks? It is textured. Very much so. You can probably hear that. Let's see. It does have a texture to it, most definitely. All right, let's move over here and do another section. If my resin's not hard yet. Not quite. I might get one more use out of it and then I'll have to mix some more. This color, y'all, is gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Okay. I want to get some of these small ones that's still in here if I can. All right, let me put some more water in here. I'm out of water. This would be fun to just sit and play with and experiment a little bit. Okay. I'm going to try the little solo cup because that cup is one of the bathroom cups and it gets really soggy, it looks like. Carolyn, this stuff is just awful, awful smelling. All right, let's see what happens. I got big bubbles. This is fun, y'all. It's kind of interesting to see. You can't see what it's doing under the light. So when you lift the light, it's pretty cool to see what kind of design it left as far as the big bubbles and the smaller ones. So if nothing else, you can have fun doing it. But it's messy. If y'all don't like messes, don't do this. All right, let's see what we got. I hear my granddaughter running. Why are you shushing me? What's that, baby?
Nothing. I just brought out some brownies.
Oh, yay, brownies.
Except I added some cookie dough inside, so it's going to be even better.
All right. Okay, y'all. I like that one. That one turned out really good. But again, I have a lot of the small bubbles that I scooped up out of it. And then I have the bigger ones too. And it does, you can go back over it, it looks like, and make more bubbles. Because that did right in there in that area. This is really, really neat. I like it. I like the way that the bubbles are causing the resin to kind of separate, and you can see the black underneath the purple. That part of it is really awesome looking. All right, let's try another section. That one turned out really good. I need to mix up some more resin. Let's see, that's about half of the cup. So let's see if we can get this one the rest of the way. Excuse me. Y'all, this mermaid tears, this stuff's beautiful. Can't get it to stay on the stick. There we go. All right, this is so pretty. Yeah, my grandbaby brought us some brownies, and she put cookie dough in it to make them even better. Now, you can't beat that, can you? That must mean she's wanting something. Ooh, I love it. Look at this, baby. It's white in here. But look, when I put it on the cup, it's purple.
How does that happen?
Well, I don't know how that happens. But it's awesome. I don't know what makes it turn those colors. But Michelle from Magic Moon can probably tell us, because this lady knows her stuff. If y'all ever have any questions about mica, Michelle is the one to go to. All right, let me get these little ones out, because I really like the way it, well, maybe not. Here, I got some little ones left in this. I really like the small bubbles. Okay. Now, you see how many bubbles you get with this cheap knockoff stuff? So, no, you don't have to have the brand name. I'm sure whatever you have will work just fine. And you can get these UV lights from Harbor Freight. It looks like a black flashlight, but it does have the black light in it. That's what I started out with, making my acrylic keychains. And the resin, it was just that flashlight. You can also, now here's another thought for you guys. If you don't have one of these lights and you don't want to spend the money, you can do it in the sun. The only thing is you're going to have to bring it in out of the sun to put your mica on and then go in the sun to cure it. So that is a thought that you could try. I know it works. The UV resin does work with the sun. Yvette, you would be really good at this. You love this kind of stuff. And guys, Yvette Cruz is a new mod in the group for us. She makes beautiful creations. Really, really pretty, and I hope to be getting another one pretty soon, another mod, but I'm not going to say anything. Hopefully it works. We have 3, and now a lot of these groups, I see groups that have 200 and 300 members, and they have like 7 mods. I'm not sure why they have so many. Maybe they're good at what they do, I guess. But we have 3. One is Connie. She is a mod in my group. She's also a mod for Magic Moon Mica. So there you go. We have Lisa McCain. She has helped me out a lot. And she is starting her own glitter business. So as soon as her glitter comes in, we might have us a new vendor, y'all. And then I have Yvette, which is our newest one. See that, baby?
Whoa.
See the designs it makes on there? Come up here and look at it. Look at that.
Whoa.
All of that is from dish soap. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all, this one has the big bubbles. I mean, the little bubbles up here. I really like the small bubbles a whole lot more. But down here, it almost, the bigger bubbles kind of remind me of the shell of a turtle. You know how they have the design on them? That's how the bigger ones look. But you can go back over, and it works. It is working. And I'm getting better at it as I go here. So it might just take a little bit of practice, because my designs are getting nicer. All right, let's go to the next one. This mica is so gorgeous. I could just sit here and smear the mica. And you do the bottom as well, the bottom of the cup, if you want to. I like to do the bottom of mine. And I mean, that's with any cup that I make. I just like to do the bottoms. Okay, let's see. I might not have enough left in there. Let's pour some of this over. A little bit of soap. And now, it doesn't take a lot of soap. You know, the key is blowing it, of course. I want to see if I can get some of these small ones. wish I could figure out how. Baby, go over there and look on the wall where I got my Cricut tools. And get me the one that looks like a spatula. It's got the green handle on it, please. We'll try to use a spatula. This is working okay, but I'm having to like swoosh it off.
This.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. I'm blowing a little bit lightly to see if I can get some of the small ones out. Okay. It's fun just blowing bubbles.
Wow.
Got big bubbles, don't I? It does take a minute, y'all, to do this cup, but I think it's worth it because it's really unique. It's interesting. It has really cool patterns on it. And the mica is just gorgeous. It's a little messy. No, it's a lot messy, y'all. But I think all in all, it really is worth doing all of this and the time that it takes to do it. Look, is that your mama watching or is that you?
It's my mom.
Your mama? My daughter's even watching. Hey, Cole. We're going to turn this into a family affair. She's probably wondering where her daughter is. She's with me, Nicole. Okay. This is so stinking cool. Look at that. It does have a rough texture, which you would expect because it hardens the resin. And that's what's making the texture, is it's actually embedded into the resin. All right, we got one more small section here. And my hands are all kind of sticky. Good way to clean your nails, though. And now I'm going to try to overlap it on this one on both sides so that I don't have any gaps in it. All right, how many people going to try this tonight or tomorrow? I know I'm going to do another one. See if I can't work out some of the bugs in my technique and let y'all know. And I'll try to work on what else we could use, but I really don't know because you need that resin to harden and make the impressions in the bubble. I don't see any way that this would work with epoxy because epoxy and water repels each other, you know, so I don't think it would work with epoxy at all. Okay. Might need a little bit more here. Do what, baby?
Are you blowing into it?
Yep, I'm blowing into soap and water and making bubbles. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sherry, I will put a link for you guys to get some resin, the UV resin. Of course, you can get it on Amazon, and you don't have to get a big bottle. Just get the small one and try the cup. And like I said, you can set it in the sun to cure. You know, you'll have to do it in small sections like I'm doing. But that way you don't have to jump in and invest in, you know, a light and stuff. But I don't see any way that this would work with epoxy. None. I don't, it wouldn't work at all. Yvette, come on now. I've seen your cups, honey. You are not that bad. Yvette says she would have a mess all the way out the door. My area is not clean, especially for me. Y'all know I'm constantly wiping when I'm doing this stuff, but you got to work pretty quick because of the UV resin. And it will get hard on you like my other did. It, you know, kind of, it'll get a little crust over the top of it. And then you just push that over to the side and get what's under it. This is amazing. All right, I'm going to see if I have enough to do the bottom. If it hadn't gotten too hard. But it is working where I'm overlapping it. So if you don't like an area, can I have some paper towels, please? If you don't like one of the areas, you can go back over it. And it looks like it does change it with the new stuff that you put on it. And it is pretty rough. So it will take a couple of coats of epoxy to make it smooth. But look at that. I love this. Now, I would highly suggest curing the whole cup again with light or putting it in the sun and then give it a good wash, because you're going to have to get the soap off of here before you can put your epoxy on it. Oh good, I have just enough left for the bottom, I think. I don't know how it's going to work on the bottom though without turning it upside down. Let me do that, because I think my bubbles will just roll right off. Let me get this out of the way. And for wine glasses, y'all, and these little low balls and stuff, and even the 30-ounce modern curves, I don't use the football from Dollar Tree. I use just the round balls. Same thing, but it holds those a lot better. All right, now I can bring it up here where y'all can see it. It is a rough texture, but see, that's what I was talking about, the small ones. And you can see the black underneath the small bubbles. And the big ones just leave this big outline, which is cool too. This is going to be gorgeous under epoxy. All right, let's get this bottom done. It's slippery. I can't see wasting this beautiful stuff, right? Let's pile it on here. Shoot, we might find out that the more resin and mica you put on, that might make it look better too. I'm sorry. Can y'all see that? Y'all, this is so fun. Okay. Last one. And my suggestion, don't use one of these paper cups. That didn't last long at all. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get me some more small bubbles in here. Oh, this stuff stinks. Oh, need more soap. I put in too much water. Okay. Now there's some more small ones. Maybe I can get those. Oh, got me some big old bubbles in. Holy smokes. Let's see if y'all can see now that I got the resin out of the way so it don't harden up. You can see it does pop them, but it doesn't get them all the way down. And that's why I had to keep going and dabbing it off. And this light does have a bottom that goes to it, which is really good when I'm doing the keychains and stuff. But I was going to take it off, and I kept looking for screws or something so that I could do the cup tonight. It's magnetic. It came right off. So I felt kind of silly because I looked forever trying to figure out how to get that off. And something, I bumped it and it moved, and I thought, well, okay, there you go, dummy. Sue, everything, yes, ma'am. Tish, it would be a beautiful galaxy cup. Absolutely. Not quite yet. I guess holding it up so y'all could see probably wasn't a good idea. You gonna go, baby? Mm. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go eat me some brownies.
Okay.
Okay. This is awesome. Now, this is where I had the more UV resin, and it made it like deeper crevices in the cup, which is pretty cool. I do like that. It does give it kind of a different look than over here where I was doing it pretty thin. But look how pretty that is. I'm going to have to work on smoothing it out as I'm going from one section to another so you don't see all of that. But it still looks okay even with that on the cup. And the bottom, that's where I put all of the small bubbles. And then I topped it off with the larger ones. And I don't really know, y'all, if I like it that thick or not. I would say no, personally. That could be just personal opinion. But it looks kind of cakey to me, and I don't really like that look. I think this side looks a lot better, and you can see the black and everything a lot better than here. Here you're just seeing the white and the purple and not much black. So I do like this, and you can prep your cup in any color you want. If you know you're using something that turns purple, I would suggest maybe prepping it purple, but I like it in the black. This is just me. I like the way the black is showing through the purple, and it's very rough feeling. Yep. All right, so for me, personal taste, don't put it that thick. Do it in thin coats and do a mixture of small and large bubbles. And that way you get the best of both worlds. Like this piece right here, I have the small ones up here and then the larger ones here and then another group of small ones at the bottom. I just like that. All right, guys, it works. For my first time, I've learned a lot, and I'll do a recap on it for y'all tomorrow. Of course, there's not much to recap. Again, I like on the side with a thin coat of the UV resin instead of the large. You do need to put a little bit of water to what we would consider a large amount of soap. And you'll need to keep adding to it because you're blowing the soap out. So make sure you keep your bottle handy and a water bottle. And I did see some just shaking this, putting a lid on it and shaking it. And that might be great for getting the small bubbles if you like those. And then I saw some using the straw. I like the straw method just myself, but you do get larger bubbles when you use the straw. But you also are left with small ones in your cup, so that works too. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut it off. We know it works. We've seen it. It's going to take a little practice and playing with it, but I call it a success. I'm going to clean it up and put epoxy on it in the morning, and then I'll show y'all how it looks with the epoxy over it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time and your support, and y'all have a wonderful evening.